A new phase in the conflict. The battle for Volchansk marks a pivotal turn in Russia's military engagements in Eastern Europe. Recently, Russian forces initiated a comprehensive offensive, employing deeply strategic military tactics that signal a new phase of the conflict. This attack is not just another skirmish, it is a calculated move aimed at altering the dynamics of power in the region. The assault on Volchansk is characterized by its tri-directional nature, involving simultaneous attacks from multiple strategic locations. This approach not only maximizes territorial gains, but also spreads the defending forces thin, complicating their response and effectiveness. The implications of this strategy are profound, reshaping the battlefield and setting a precedent for future engagements. This tactical onslaught is a clear demonstration of Russia's military prowess and its readiness to escalate its operations to achieve strategic objectives. By focusing on this significant location, Russia aims to secure a stronghold that could be pivotal for further advancements and territorial control in the region. Section 2. Strategic attack points. Gatišč, Pletenjevka and Tihoj. The selection of Gatišč, Pletenjevka and Tihoj as the nuclei for the triple front attack underscores their tactical significance in the region. Gatišč, located to the northwest of Volchansk, provides a critical vantage point that oversees several key transit routes. Its capture would severely disrupt the movement and resupply of Ukrainian forces, giving Russian troops a significant advantage. Pletenjevka serves as a gateway to the south of Volchansk, controlling access to the city's main industrial areas. By dominating this point, Russian forces could cut off economic resources vital for the Ukrainian defensive effort. This move not only has military implications, but also economic ones, aiming to weaken the resolve and capability of the local defenses. Meanwhile, Tihoj, situated to the east, offers a direct route to the heart of Volchansk. Securing Tihoj would allow Russian forces to encircle the city, effectively isolating it from external support. This strategic encirclement is designed to hasten a surrender, minimizing the prolonged conflict and reducing the potential for civilian casualties. Section 3. Key tactics, river arteries and communication severance. The use of river arteries in the Russian advance is a classic example of geographic advantage in warfare. Rivers not only provide natural routes for movement, but also serve as barriers to enemy advances. By navigating along these waterways, Russian forces have managed to sustain their supply lines while simultaneously hindering Ukrainian counterattacks. This method of advance underscores the strategic utilization of the natural landscape in modern warfare. Communication plays a pivotal role in any military operation, and the Russian strategy of cutting off communications is designed to create confusion and disarray among Ukrainian forces. By severing internet and telecommunications, they impair coordination among Ukrainian units, delay the relay of critical information, and weaken morale. This tactic is particularly effective in urban environments where rapid and reliable communication is crucial for effective resistance. The combination of these tactics, leveraging river arteries for movement and cutting off communications, creates a multifaceted challenge for Ukrainian defenders. It not only complicates their logistic and tactical responses, but also psychologically impacts the troops and the civilian population, contributing to a faster breakdown of resistance. Section 4. International stakes and responses. The escalation in Volchansk has drawn sharp scrutiny from the international community. Countries around the world are closely monitoring the situation, assessing the broader implications of Russia's actions for regional stability and international security. There are growing concerns about a potential spillover of the conflict into neighboring countries, which could trigger a larger international crisis. Several nations have already expressed their willingness to impose stricter sanctions on Russia, aiming to curtail its military capabilities and economic resilience. These sanctions could target key sectors such as energy and finance, which are vital for sustaining Russian military operations. However, the effectiveness of these sanctions remains a topic of debate, with opinions divided on their likely impact. In addition to economic measures, there is also talk of increased military support for Ukraine, including the provision of advanced weaponry and intelligence assistance. This support could significantly bolster Ukrainian defenses, potentially altering the course of the conflict. However, such decisions carry risks of further escalation, making the international response a critical factor in the unfolding events. Section 5. Conclusion. The future of Volchansk. As the battle for Volchansk continues, the future of this strategic city hangs in the balance. The outcomes of the current Russian offensive could dictate the next phases of the conflict, potentially leading to either a prolonged engagement or a significant shift in control. The situation remains fluid, with both sides preparing for various contingencies. The international community's role will be crucial in shaping these developments. Their responses, whether diplomatic, economic, or military, will influence the strategic decisions of both Russia and Ukraine. As the world watches, the stakes are high, and the decisions made in the coming weeks could have lasting impacts on regional and global stability. Ultimately, the battle for Volchansk is not just about territorial control, but also about the broader narratives of power, resistance, and sovereignty in Eastern Europe. The resolution of this conflict will likely resonate far beyond the immediate boundaries of the battlefield, influencing future geopolitical alignments and the international order.